Hopefully with everything working fine now. Welcome to Innocent Sel's debut. Uh, okay, okay, enough giggling. Hi, welcome. This is Innocent Cell on the screen for your enjoyment because it is their debut today. And that you can also see Innocent Cell sitting on the chat, and you can also see Innocent Cell in the background, partially transparent, because today it's Innocent Cell's debut, and we all love Innocent Cell. And we've been very patient. Thank you so much for being patient. It's been a whole thing. Yeah, okay. Would it be a VTuber debut if there weren't technical difficulties? Probably not. I mean, not that. I was gonna say not that it is a VTuber debut. Technically, is Innocent Cell a VTuber? Who knows? You might be wondering though, is the disembodied voice talking to me about Innocent Cell a VTuber? And that's when I will tell you that I am. Yeah. Hello. I think, you know what? I think we have enough Innocent Cells on the screen that we can just, take one of them away, put me in here, make it not be a disembodied voice anymore. Yeah, hold on. You get out of here. Hi! Hi, I am Seldomer, and I am here only as the narrator for Innocent Cell's debut. I don't matter, you can ignore the channel name and the, no, not the stream name, the stream name is correct. But ignore everything else, okay? This is Innocent Cell's debut. I am only here to talk. Okay, and because it's boring to stare at a screen where nothing moves, I'm moving. Hi! Do not drink soap. Hi! Resident soap drinker. Actually do that. Hi, Echo! Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and for being so patient with this. But yeah, with that said, why don't we get started talking a little bit about Innocent Cell? Let me take you over to our slides with an E between the S and the L. No. 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 Pretend you didn't see that. Oh no. I'm dead. No. That was the wrong thing. Okay. I think that's the last thing I needed to cry today. Okay, anyway. Okay. Um, yeah, let's just talk about Innocent Sel. Let's just talk about Innocent Sel. Okay. Yeah. This Innocent Sel's debut, not Seldemer. Okay. Yeah. Pretend you don't see the Seldemer logo thing. No. Like ignore the logo. Just look at the face. Okay. It's this is out Innocent Sel. In case you didn't know, I don't think everyone had it clear. Do you guys know what you're here for? No, right? You need to be told that this is Innocent Sel's debut. Yeah. Okay. uh, okay. Let's move on from my mistakes to actually talking about Innocent Sel. We have some information to go over. Um, Starting with things that you may want to call Innocent Sel. Okay. Uh, Both me and Innocent Sel answer to the name Sel on its own. I also answer to Seldemer, like the full thing. Innocent Sel answers to Innocent Sel. I need to be told, yes. Yeah, good. We all appreciate hearing Innocent Sel 70,000 times. I know we do. But yeah, you can also call Innocent Sel Mr. Fishy and Mr. Dr. Professor Innocent Sel. You can call me Mr. Dr. Professor Seldemer, but Innocent Sel is Mr. Dr. Professor Innocent Sel. Okay? I have no idea how that started. I think it was a bit. Hi, Nick Brad. Welcome to the view of Innocent Sel. But yeah, that was a bit, I think. Hi, Luna. So many people. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah. Oh. I know we all probably know this already. Innocent Sel transcends just all notions of age, gender, nationality, and anything. Hi, Mr. Dr. Professor Summer. Good. But yeah, even though Innocent Sel transcends all notions of age and things like that, Innocent Sel was born on a specific day, and that day is June 27th. We share a birthday. And everything you need to know about Innocent Sel's age is the fact that they are old enough and that they transcend. Oh, hi, Sleepy. Oh, oh, thank you so much. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Clip. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. I was going to say, because Sleepy sent the fish emote, if you want to show your appreciation and unconditional love for Innocent Sel, the way to do it is by sending the fish emote. Okay? Innocent Sel's color is also green. So you can send a green heart. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Technic Brad. Did you know that Lily is bold? It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. But yeah, that is how you show your appreciation for Innocent Sel. Okay, with fish emotes and green hearts. The color is right there. You also have the code, and you can color pick it if you ever want to do anything with it. But yeah, just as Innocent Sel transcends all notions of age, by the way, they do transcend all notions of gender that you land people have. So the way you address Innocent Sel is you're always allowed to address them with they, them pronouns. And during stream, we have the Starfishy, this friend over here next to me, who has a pronoun tag. So you look at them and the pronoun tag and their color, and they will tell you how to address both Innocent Sel and me. Okay? Their colors do change. They're very pretty. Good. I'm seeing fish emotes. Good. Show your love and appreciation for Innocent Sel as you should. Okay? But yeah, let's learn a little bit more about where Innocent Sel comes from. Okay? Innocent Sel is the prince of the ocean people. Yes, ocean people exist, and they transcend notions of gender and age. Yeah, ocean people exist, and you guys watching this mostly are probably land people. I haven't met many not land people so far. I mean, Stell isn't land people. Stell is like space people, like non-ocean people, you know. Um, but I mean, land people are friends, you know. Innocent Sel used to have a very good land people friend, um, and they left their home on the ocean to go looking for their friend. Because their friend, I think they moved away or something. But we haven't seen them in a while. So we're a little worried, but it's okay. I mean, people exist in the ocean. Yeah, we exist. We have a whole kingdom and stuff. Space people, like you just imagine anything humanoid. Oh, I mean, land people are also animals and stuff, you know? What if you to assume not just soap, but you drink soap? Totally didn't kidnap one and tell them to be a bee tour. No, no, you didn't kidnap anyone. See, you found Innocent Cell. Okay, you found Innocent Cell. It's right there. Starlight found Innocent Cell. Okay, um, but yeah, Innocent Cell is still looking for their friend. But the cool thing about Starlet and the land people is that Innocent Cell now has friends, and they are really cool and bestest friends, and they're nice. So yeah, it's okay. Don't be sad. But if you see Innocent Cell's friend, who you have right there in a very 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 accurate 100% real photograph of them as children, if you find Innocent Cell's friend, tell them where to find Innocent Cell. Okay? You have their picture right there. I'm sure you'll be able to find them. See, this is why we haven't found them yet. Anyway, but yeah. Um, Now I know some people, usually VTubers and stuff, and people tell you, "Oh, I speak these languages," or you can hear an accent, and you're like, "Oh, I wonder what languages they speak." Um, Both me and Innocent Cell share the same languages, because we're very good friends and we've been learning them together totally, and we totally come from the same place, so we speak the same language. But yeah, I will warn you though, this is going to be a long part because we speak, why is it not working? A lot of languages. Well, no, we don't speak all of them fully. We're fluent in 8 languages, okay? And Innocent Cell, of course, no, Innocent Cell, of course, speaks all of them very fluently. Innocent Cell also transcends the notions of languages, um, but I don't. So yeah, we start, of course, with English, which is the language I'm speaking right now, and language the slides are in, so you would assume we speak English. Um, but 8, yeah, let me go over them. Don't worry about it. But yeah, our mother language, mother tongue, is Spanish. Um, it's where the accent comes from. Entonces, buenas tardes. Muchas gracias por tenernos la paciencia que nos tuvieron. Porque sí costó esto. Pero sí, el primer idioma sí es el español. Only 8. Yeah. I mean, we're working on them. And then we also do have Valencia and Català. They're the same language, really. They're like variants, the same thing. Just like, like Spanish, like from Spain, and Spanish from like Latin America, and like UK English versus like Canadian English or stuff. I don't know. But yeah, bona vesprada. Moltíssimes gràcies per vindre. No se'm dona molt bé parlar el valencià, se'm dona millor escoltar-ho i entendre-lo, però l'intente. Yeah, Miss Nansen, thank you. Yeah, we also do have 2 different kinds of sign language, which we're not talking about the disaster. I was trying to learn both of them at the same time before even learning English. Those won't come up on stream. There's like no real way we can like actually use those here, but I wanted to showcase them because it's important to me that you know that Innocent Sel speaks knows two different sign languages. I am learning American Sign Language, okay? We are good with Spanish Sign Language. I am still learning the American one. We don't talk about what level Innocent Cell has, okay? Um, then languages we are also learning are Japanese and Tagalog. Oh, I didn't know sign language content has languages. Yeah, they're languages. They're just not spoken out loud. But they are languages and they have like their own rules and stuff. They're very cool. You just can't like you can't write them. Although there are versions that are trying to develop like a written form, and they're not allowed, but like you can. I admire the dedication. Thank you. But yeah, we also have Japanese and Tagalog. I'm not going to try to like introduce myself in Tagalog. I am still very, very, very beginner. But はじめまして。セルトメルです。僕はスタレットの海の王子です。日本語がちょっと話せます。But yeah, I only speak it a little. I'm working on it. And then you might assume maybe we have a problem with languages and obsession. No, I'm just studying linguistics and majoring in German. That's what the last one is. Of course, Innocent Sel already speaks German fully fluently. I've been learning it for like a week. But of course, Innocent Sel is capable of learning things immediately. That's a lot. I mean, I just try my best, you know. I'm trying to keep up with Innocent Sel. But yeah. But of course, yeah, I do. No, but it's not for Luna. Oh, thank you so much, Luna. Thank you. But yeah, this part, some of you guys might already be expecting this to show up. But speaking about things me and Innocent Sel both really, really, really enjoy, which one of them is, of course, learning languages, we have something of an obsession, we're completely normal about lists. We have a completely normal amount of lists. There's a second chat. Yeah. There's Twitch. I can only speak 4 languages fluently. I mean, we're only fluent in English, Spanish, Valencian, and then like Spanish Sign Language is like kinda. It's been a while since we've been able to use it, so we're not as fluent anymore. I don't speak one, but can write a couple. Yeah, languages. The thing about languages is that when you know one, a lot of times you can kind of understand mostly bits of other ones sometimes. And it just gets more connected the more you learn. But yeah, I could go on and on and on about languages. But let me go on and on about a different thing. Lists. We have a completely normal amount of lists. And here's the thing. We like keeping track of stuff. Okay? And as anyone who's ever met us might know, our favorite thing to keep track of, is quotes. We have a completely normal amount of quotes, as you might see there. Very, very normal amount of quotes, not the quotes. Can you see the amount of quotes lists we have? I'm not even telling you how long Starlet one is. It's very long. Not the quotes. Yes, the quotes. The quotes. The quotes are great. We have so many of them. We have one. You can't see most of them. We do have Starlet quotes. And we have a list of quotes that we grab from random places. But it's not like so all of these quotes are things we have seen in conversations happening right in front of us or with us. So like if we're in a Discord server and people are talking and we're not involved, we still keep quotes. And then if we're having a conversation, we keep the quotes. So the random ones are just when we don't have enough quotes to make a new list from somewhere, or like it's a temporary Discord server, or like there's a couple things. Share a few Starlet quotes. You're way ahead of me. Well, I'm ahead of you technically. I have some of my favorite Starlet quotes right here. You have any little quotes I want to hear? Well, that it's a good thing the very first one is a Lilith quote. Lilith once said, "Hey guys, I woke up at 2 a.m. and I'm mentally healthy." Yeah, we all believed her so much. It was very believable, so believable it made it into the quotes list. Yeah, I'm not going to give you the context for any of this, by the way, because that will be coming later on. But yeah, then I'm going to just give you a quote from everyone. So then an Orpheus quote would be written as if he was role playing, hide slangs, and IP addresses. I opened stream and this is the first thing I witnessed. Perfect. I'm in fact very much still mentally healthy until testing in December. That's fair. Best of luck with tests. Best of luck. But yeah, if you saw Stel's debut, you might have heard this one already. But Stel once said, car batteries more like family-sized Jews. Yeah. Again, the context will be revealed eventually, not today. For now, we're all just keeping the fact that Stel drinks car batteries in our minds. What, Stel might be onto something here? No, Luna, please, please, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. No, please, just stick to the soap, okay? Stick to the soap. No, Brett, no, please, please. I'm just saying, genius should be appreciated. I mean, you can appreciate Stel's quotes, but please. Anyway, we're to my two absolute favorite quotes ever. Blue once said, "I can't be held responsible for my actions." Yeah, I quote that one constantly. I think that might be the Starlet quote that has gotten like the single Starlet quote most quoted outside of Starlet. I mean, the word don't spread a lot, but like I repeat, I can't be held responsible for my own actions constantly. How is you gonna get your social battery recharged? No. The soap, no. An electrifying drink with a shocking taste. Oh gosh. I'm only a YouTube, I can see Twitch, but soap mention. It's okay. I'm reading most of them out loud. Sorry, I don't have like the chat set up show up here. I will have to mess around with that. Sorry, but please no. I think if you guys actually start drinking car batteries and soap and these things that shouldn't be, then we might actually be dumped. You know, that last quote. Is Mr. Manager still around in chat? Because I know he came in right when we switched this slide. But he misspelled doomed, and now it is we're dumped. Only space people can drink these things. Yeah, guys, you're not made to drink this. Only space people are, okay? Have you tried combining soap and car batteries though? Luna, please. Please. No. No. Okay? Just no. We're already dumped enough. But yeah, as a little fun fact, if you guys have ever looked at the Salad website, if you go into the talents page and you check mine, you will find a quote on every talents page. Like everyone has their own quote. My quote is, I know that I'm dumped if I don't think of a better quote. But you see, I can't be held responsible for my actions. Both of them together. I combined them, and they're great. So people are made to drink soap. Okay, but you're not made for car batteries, though. Don't think brats can drink, only be dumped. Huh. Lilith, please. Why is this turning? I was supposed to be making you guys suffer. Why am I suffering? And of course, Innocent Sel is having the time of their life. You can see them right there, their face. They are enjoying themselves very, very, very much. Anyway, since I said that we would be dealing with the context of the quotes later, now is later? Well, no, not really. Sunday is later. Breaths can absorb liquid. Look, I already had to deal with a whole conversation on the benefits of bread, and I put it into the quotes chat fic that I'm not talking about here today. Um, let's not bring it back now. You're suffering because of soap. I'm always suffering because of soap. Guys, please stop talking about eating each other. That 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 sounded better in my head. Um, please, just let's just be normal. Why is our stream congratulating me on the amount of? Okay, thank you, Rostream. Thank. Okay, you guys have talked too much apparently. Anyway, yeah, the context of the quotes and the quotes, they will be coming back on Sunday. We are doing something called a quotes game show with Stel and Bluebell. They will both be coming here onto my channel to guess who said each starlet quote and try to guess the context. They will be getting points for getting the quotes right, and it will be very fun. And if you guys like the quotes and would like to hear what else these crazy people have said before that they don't actually remember saying, you should tune in for that at 2 p.m. EST and 6 p.m. GMT. Okay? Here on my channel. Our first group collab. Yay! What is normality if not the illusion of mirror folds? Luna, what? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, no, just if nothing else sticks about this debut, let it please not be the soap and the bread, and let it just be the quotes. Okay, the quotes are the most important part of this entire thing. Okay, please. But yeah, okay. Speaking of things that you guys will be seeing if you stick around, we're having the quotes game show on Sunday. But what else are we having? We're going to be doing something called productivity streams a lot. That's if you're familiar with study with me, draw with me, write with me, read with me, or any of those kinds of things, where the streamer or YouTuber is like doing work on literally anything, and the people watching are supposed to be spending that same amount of time working on things too. So that's what we will be doing. We will be doing a lot of those. And also a lot of art in general outside of those streams. But like, if we're doing productivity streams, and I'm drawing something, I might be sharing it. But if not, like, we will be doing stuff that I can't believe you're gonna make us do stuff. I'm not making you do stuff. I am giving you a chance to be working on your stuff that you need to do, while also having someone on the background and hanging out. So that way I also get to hang out with you guys and get my stuff done all at once. You know, we're all working together. And it works very well for a lot of people. It works nicely for me. Productive, that word isn't in my vocabulary. Okay, you can procrastinate during the stream. You're allowed to procrastinate, you're allowed to be playing games, but I am going to be doing stuff because I have a lot of stuff I need to do. Didn't I just tell you guys that it's like a week since I started university? Like 2 slides ago? We can procrastinate? Yeah. The productivity stream, the idea is that you're supposed to be working on stuff at the same time. A lot of people feel bad if they're like not working on anything while everyone else is. So that works really nice to give them like pressure to actually work on the stuff. But I mean, a lot of people just like hanging out, you know? Yeah. Outside of that, I will be playing a lot of games, starting with the fact that we're going to be playing a lot of Zelda. I want to play every Zelda game, as many of them as I can, and so there's a lot of them that I haven't played yet. And we will be playing Echoes of Wisdom. That will be happening probably next week, starting. It will be my first playthrough if I can stay strong and not start it before then. I have so much stuff to do and none will ever be done. Please actually do your work. That's what we will be here for. Productivity buddies. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people call it like body dabbling. Accountability buddies too, where you tell someone you're working on something and then they will ask you for an update. And so if you don't have an update, it would feel bad, you know? So here it's like you come into the stream and we're both like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be doing my homework or doing my reading or like writing something. And you're like, oh, I don't know, cleaning my room. And like half an hour later, I'm like, oh, I finished my reading. And you're like, oh, I have been sitting on my bed for half an hour and I haven't actually cleaned. And it feels kind of bad, you know? Um, but yeah, other games and stuff that we will be playing is there's a very specific kind of story that I love. And that's usually it's a group of people, but someone will wake up somewhere. They don't know where they are. They don't know how they got there. They don't know who the people they are there with are. And they have to try and escape. Usually there's like a time limit or they have to like solve puzzles or something. A lot of times it ends up being like killing games and stuff like that. So if you're thinking video games, there's like the Danganronpa series, the Zero Escape series. What else? The Witch's House is kind of like that. You mean your favorite type isn't that 500 Beach Burgers? No. No, that is not a video game. That is not a video game, okay? If you make a video game from it, you're welcome to send it my way. But that is not a video game. I will make it a video game. Okay, make it a video game. Send it my way. I will play it on stream. But yeah, so games is like Danganronpa, Zero Escape, and The Witch's House. Then you also have like manga. You have Rabbit Out, Judge, The Seven Princes of the Thousand Year Labyrinth, Doll's Code, Hozuki no Shima, Moru no Yurikago, Cage of Eden. You have the Escape Room webcomic. You have Squid Game, the show. You have The Institute by Stephen King, the book. So there's a lot of stuff about that. How can I make this about Persona? Stel, please. Stel. Stel. Anyway. Yeah. I will be playing a lot of those kinds of games. Hold on, give me a second. Tweet right there, you do not make it out the Persona. Anyway, but yeah, I will be playing a lot of those games. Sorry about that, by the way. Someone called on my door. Where there is a will, there is a way. Best of luck with that. But yeah, as you might be able to tell about the after all of this, we will be having a lot of sillies. Mr. Dr. Professor Selmer, do you know Undertale? Yeah. I haven't played it myself, and I'm pretty sure Innocent Sel has. I mean, this is still about Innocent Sel. This is not about me. This is about Innocent Sel. This is Innocent Sel's favorite kinds of games. But yeah, I have watched people play it. I haven't played it myself, but I do know it, and I know a bunch of stuff about it. Yeah, we will be displaying favorites and stuff. Yeah. Favorites outside of the very highly specific kind of story that I really love. By the way, I do take recommendations. If they're specifically about that kind of stories that I really like, I take any recommendation you might have. I will check it out. I love that so much. Like, I am obsessed. My favorite game is watching paint dry on the wall. Oh, wow. You have a lot of patience then. But yeah. We're moving from things that I will be doing to things I want to be doing. I mean, Innocence I won't be doing. Those being ASMR, first of all. I don't enjoy ASMR. I don't think Innocent Cell is capable of doing ASMR. So we won't be doing it. Yeah. Also, FPS games, we don't like FPS games. Loading screen videos are awesome. Oh, have you seen, like, The thing I like those words like the TV when there's like the logo that's like goes like corner to corner and it goes like bouncing off the sides of the screen. that that one's great. I like that one. That one's very nice. But yeah, more thing we won't be doing. The DVD video thing. Yeah, yeah. The spinning or puzzle ones. Yeah. But yeah, I know the favorite kind of story I mentioned tends to be pretty mature. It tends to have like a lot of death and stuff because people end up dying in those. But outside of that, we won't really be playing like mature stuff. I don't like that. That Innocent Cell doesn't either. Oh, hold on again. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I left for half a second. Why are you guys doing arson already? Yeah, no arson without me. Like, why are you doing arson without me? Like, why? I love arson. We would be doing arson. There's games about arson. I'm sure we can find one. Um, but yeah, no arson without me, okay? You're not allowed to. But yeah. Um, yeah, the last point on the nose list. I'm so sorry I keep getting interrupted. The last point in the nose list is personally triggering games. This means mostly I take recommendations. I won't be playing things I'm against or that like have things that I don't like personally. Like I find myself very against. I mean, Innocent Sel finds themselves very against. um, but also, if we're playing a game and it suddenly becomes nasty and we don't like it anymore, that game's getting kicked out of here and we are changing to something else and no one is going to complain about it. Right? You can leave us alone or some welcome comments, otherwise I have no control over people coming here to knock on my door. I have no control over it. And Innocent Cell can't do their own view on their own. Scatter arson plans failed. Yeah, no more arson. Okay, we can save the arson until the end. Simply transcends the rules of the universe. I know that is Innocent Cell's job, but they're busy, sitting very innocently on the slides and on the corner. Did you see them in the corner? You did, right? Right? I'm so excited. I was so excited to put Innocent Cell absolutely everywhere. um, Staring into my soul, I fear. No one has ever done anything wrong, especially Innocent Cell. It's in the name. They are innocent. Especially Luna, you have seen like 3 different sitting innocently emotes that I have made. Like you have seen 3 different ones with Innocent Cell. Like that's the third one. I have never committed war crimes ever. Guys, please. You have to do it right. You have done nothing that you can be held responsible for. Okay? You can't be held responsible for the crimes you have committed. Remember the blue quote. Okay? Remember the blue quote. You can't be held responsible for your actions. Okay? Still staring into my soul. Yeah, I mean, that's normal. That's the way Innocent Cell sits. Yeah. I have never made a reasonable milk candy tax. Lilith? Do I want to know what that means? Do I even want to know what that means? Well, anyway, since we just talked about things we don't like, but I want to talk about things we like because we mentioned we are gonna play like favorite games and stuff. And I think we need to talk about something positive that is not arson. But yeah, um, we're gonna go over some of our favorites. We share favorites, okay? Just for 1,000 millions, do not prank my dreams again, and you still did. What? What? I. Okay. Anyway, Dreamcatcher and you like Dreamcatcher? They are my favorite K-pop group. When it comes to music, we do really enjoy K-pop. Dreamcatcher is our favorite group. And then Red Velvet, and after that Blackpink, but mostly Dreamcatcher. Our favorite song from them is Odd Eye. It's really good, but they're all amazing. We love them. But yeah, they're so cool. Yeah, they are. They really are. But yeah, other than music, things we like, of course, games. I mentioned that we really like Zelda, and Danganronpa and Zero Escape are both kinds of stories that are our favorites, like the ones where it's like people trapped somewhere trying to escape and stuff like that, you know. And in Danganronpa, they have to kill each other. In Zero Escape, they don't have to, but they end up doing it anyway. That's usually what happens. And then in a complete 180 turnaround, one shot is very sweet and very sad, and the protagonist is the bestest, cutest little buddy to have ever existed. And if anything happened to Nico, I will kill everyone on this planet and then myself. Okay? I love One Shot. I love Nico. Lucy Sterling mentioned, yeah, I see people think we have good taste in music. Right? 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 We have an amazing taste in music. We like a lot of music. We usually get our music from A&Bs though. So it's rare that we actually know the artists. But Lizzie Starling is someone we know the artist, we love all of her music, and we did go into the K-pop rabbit hole for a while. But yeah, now, more things we like. We like reading manga. It's been a while since we watched any anime, but we have a manga collection. And then we have some of our favorite mangakas are Kei Sambe. He is most known for Erased. In Japanese, that's Bokudake Gai Naimachi. So that's his most popular work, but he also has Hozuki no Shima and Morio no Yurikago, which are Morio no Yurikago is a sequel to Hozuki no Shima, and they are both the kinds of stories that I just told you that I love. Now, that's a real about knowing the artists. I'm not going to like only my favorite favorites I actually know the name of. Yeah, yeah. We usually like listen to our music on the A&Bs, but sometimes we will be like, oh, I want to look up like other songs they have, or like maybe I found a different song, a different A&B, and I'm like, oh, this artist sounds like I know them from somewhere, like they sound familiar, and so I go look them up, and then I end up actually hearing them. Never heard of the other mangas. They're really good. They're really good. Yeah, I love them. But yeah, Keisabi is amazing. And we have the entirety of Erased, like right here sitting next to me because I have my manga collection right here. Um, we have the entirety of it in Spanish though. And then another mangaka we really like is Yoshito Nogai. He makes mangas about the specific kinds of stories that I said I like. He has Rabbit Doubt, Judge, and Secret. Those three are a series starting like it goes in that order, and both Rabbit Doubt and Judge are about that. We actually have Rabbit Doubt and Judge physically too in Spanish. We have two copies of book number 4 of Rabbit Doubt, which we don't talk about what happened to that. Someone was very smart buying the books. I will never let my brother live it down. Anyway, um, other stuff we like. We do like watching people play games, and so we really like watching VTubers specifically. Some VTubers we really like. There's Linda Rose. She plays strategy games. She has played also Zelda games. She's played a few on stream. Um, she also writes Zelda fanfiction. We don't talk about the Linked Universe fanfiction. It's really good. I also really like, we also really like, this is about Innocent Sel, remember? First Stage Productions Avalon. This is a generation of VTubers, and there's like 5 of them, and they're all really funny. And then of course I love my teammates. Blue's been playing Skyward Sword. I've been looking forward to it so much. And Stel's playing Persona 3 Reload, and we've been looking forward to both games. So I've stayed away from them like ever since I learned that they would play them. Like I just went feral about it, and I was we're staying completely away from anything about these games, and we're experiencing them for the first time with our genmates because they are great. But yeah. Then, as a little fun fact, mine and Innocent Cells, I'm gonna go eat bread, be right back. Oh, enjoy your food! But yes, a little fun fact. Our favorite animals when it comes to having pets in your house, that would be cats. Cats are real nice. But when it comes to petting animals, actually touching them, that sounds weird. When it comes to petting them, dolphins are, sorry, dolphins are so soft. The softest thing. We have pet dolphins before. Dolphins are the kinds of soft where if you run your hand over them enough times, it actually kind of like rubs your skin a little raw and it hurts a little after a while. But they're still so incredibly soft. Iberian pigs have a similar texture, but they're not wet, so it's a little different. And I haven't had a regular pig to tell you if regular pigs also have the same texture. Dolphins are soft. They are. They are so soft. They are great. There's. Hold on. I'm going to. I need to. Hold on. Sorry, I had to close my window because there's like loud noises outside. This is new information to me. Yeah, no, not a lot of people tend to know that. Mostly probably because land people don't tend to actually touch dolphins. But I and Innocent Sel, as ocean people, we have pet dolphins before, and they're incredibly soft. Okay. I see one shot. I'm blind. It's okay. Yeah, we haven't played the World Machine Edition, but we own it and we will be playing it. We have played the other versions. We did watch it once. Cannibal has returned. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, since I keep talking about things we want to do, how about I show you something? See, usually VTubers have something they call goals. I don't like calling them goals, and I don't think Innocent Cell does either. We call it a bucket list. Because most people say they are doing goals, but really they're just putting there things that they have absolutely no control over. And that is not a goal, that is a wish, you know? So we have a bucket list, things that would be nice to happen. Some of them are literally a to-do list. I could just put them into a to-do list and check them out. Check them off. Some of them are wishes, and some of them are actual proper goals. One of them, of course, being to grow as a content creator, both in the sense of numbers, like everyone does, and of course, really, mostly, both growing a community and having fun with them. Just are cool so far, and just getting better, at making content and stuff. Then things that are a little more like a to-do list, really. I want to make joke models for everyone. I made my own model, and I made Stel's model, if you went to their stream, their debut stream. And I have actually already made one joke model, but I'm not sure when you might be seeing that, or if you will. You might want to pay attention to Blue Abel's streams, though. Yeah. And of course, other than the joke models, I want to make actual proper models too. I mentioned earlier I want to play as many Zelda games as I can, all the ones that I haven't played. And I would love to make a Starlet video game. I had the idea for one for a very long time now. and I would love to actually make it. Live D&D, I am very intrigued. Yes, yes, I would like to either start one on my channel, where I DM, mostly, maybe, or be able to like join one as me, as a Seldemer. I have been in live D&D before. I really like it. I love D&D so much. I would love to run one with my fellow talents, and if not, like to manage to get like VTuber friends or something to like come in here and like play D&D with me every so often. I really want that to happen. It would be so fun. It is like a true bucket list item. I love D&D so much. But yeah, yeah. Um, okay. I played one shot on D&D, but it was the best thing I've ever done. I mean, if you ever want to play more D&D, I like running D&D for people, especially people who are very new to it. I have a very specific one shot I run for people who are new. I'm a horrible player, but I really want to play D&D again, and seriously this time. That makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. I really like. Most of my experience with D&D is actually with teaching people how to play D&D, and then the rest of my experience with it has been to play in live D&D campaigns, even though I have no idea what I was doing. Um, so I do want to actually like play in a live one now that I know what I'm doing. you know, Instead of just leaving my inexperienced self exist in the internet. I mean, Innocent Sel's inexperienced self. I am doing so well at that. Anyway, but yeah, um, I want to tell you a little more about some other stuff. Mostly because remember how you guys have to do what you guys have to do if you want to show your love and adoration and yeah, for Innocent Cell over there. Yeah, do you remember what you have to do for that? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Cert fish here. Yeah, yeah. Good, 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 good. Because we have some other fun stuff that I want to go over. Of course, the way you show your adoration is a fish emote. Um, if you are talking about Innocent Cell, like on the internet or something, you can use tags. We have a general tag that's Seldomer. Uh, that's that's about Innocent Cell, okay? Please don't actually spam the fish emotes just over and over and over again. But yeah, good to know that you guys know what you're doing. It's okay to do it in response to when I ask you, though. Um, we have some other decks, though. If you ever want to check, or like if you want to keep an eye uh, on when Innocent Cell is live, we will post it or try to always post it to the tag CS Alive. CS Alive. That's the live tag. If you are able to make any kind of fun stuff, you can always tag it as French boy art. Okay. If you make any memes, although anyone who knows me might already be aware that I make my memes. I make a lot of memes myself too. Maybe I will post them there. You can use the tag salty cell. If you want to grab like anything from a stream, like clip it, you can use clipped shell. Meme master, actually. Thank you. And then the quotes. This is okay. If you're on Earth, like on a different talents stream, and you find a quote, and I'm not aware of it, you come here and you post it. And if you give me the context, even better. If I'm on stream and I see something funny and I don't realize, you go there and you post it. Okay? You're allowed also if like a different talent of mine is live and this is something funny, and you want to come here to tell me, you are also allowed to tell me. Okay? I know a lot of streamers have rules against mentioning other streamers on their chats. If it's to tell me a quote someone else said, go ahead, do it. Just tell me. I will write it down. Okay? This is very important to me. That's the most important tag. Okay, if there's only one tag that you actually remember by the end of this, let it be quotes for sale. Okay? Now, we've established that fans, followers of Innocent Cell can be recognized by fish emotes. Another thing you can be recognized by is a name. Okay, fans and followers of Innocent Cell are called starfishes with an R. Okay, the R is important. Quotes, I know a bit too many. You're free to share them. Okay, you're free to share them, but like specifically of starlet people. Okay, so if you're watching like my fellow talents, or if you're watching Lilith, that's fine too. So you can go there and you can tell me, and I would appreciate having the context. Okay. And then related to the fact that you guys are starfishes, this here, my friend over here, is a starfish with an R. They don't have a name, so if someone has suggestions of names for them, I will take suggestions. But for now, they are a starfish. Okay, my friend is starfish. It's always the same starfish. Actually, the one on the screen is a different color. But that's because, yeah, they have different pronouns. Okay. Yeah, their color changes based on their pronouns. Their pronouns change based on their colors. Both of them change together. So you will see them in different colors, but it's always the same friend. Lilith is very naturally quotable. Pretty sure there are a few thoughts in her head. Yeah, I've noticed. It's okay. We love her the way she is. But yeah, since I mentioned fan art, I do want to go over this thing over here. That is totally Innocent Cells design, not mine. Not at all mine, just Innocent Cells. You have a color palette, like a guide, the way of like what Innocent Cell looks like from the front and from the back, and of the details in the eyes. Yeah, the eyes are two different colors, but both of them have mostly the same details. You know, lots of glows and a rainbow and bubbles and fish and waves, both a light one and a dark one behind it. And you also have freckles. I have freckles. I don't know if you can see them very well, but I have freckles, and so does Innocent Cell. We also have scales on our cheeks. We also have a fish tank. You might have noticed the fish tank in my shirt. It moves. Um, Inside of it, there's water and there's like fish and there's shiny bubbles. But yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, so this is a reference mostly if in case anyone ever wants to like draw something or to check out like, oh, I wonder what they look like from the back, or I wonder what all of those shiny moving beads in the eyes are. Super cool. Thank you. Once again, yeah, I did make this myself. The character sheet and my model. Yeah, Innocent Sel. Um, so yeah, I did make this myself. So I'm glad people like them. But yeah. However, I will mention there are some rules if you want to make fan art. My brain is gonna roll wild in a sec. Let me save you the trouble and bother another streamer. Have fun. By the way, love the Marlon the artist. I know them. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming. I appreciated it very much. Thank you. But yeah, so we have some rules. Okay, in case anyone wants to ever do fan art, the model are gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of effort went into it, and I'm really glad. I can't handle compliments. I still talked about this on their stream too because I made their model and they were like, I'm so shiny and pretty and cute and nice, and I was dying. Um, I can't handle compliments, but I'm so happy that you guys like it because I love my model too and my stuff. But yeah, fan arts. Yeah, if you want to make fan art, you are allowed to, of course, and feel free to share it. That's the rule number 2 on the do's. Show me the cool stuff you make. If you're comfortable sharing your art and you make something, share it. I would love to see it. Just use the art tag and I will see it. Okay? And Innocent Cell will see it too. And of course, have fun. You know, art is supposed to be fun. If you're making fun art, especially like no one's commissioning you, you don't have to kill yourself for it. You know, that sounds bad. You don't have to like how do I say it in English? It doesn't sound the same way in English as it does in Spanish. You don't have to like get hurt because you're like pushing yourself too much. Anyway, and as don'ts, we do have some strict rules. Okay, no AI at all. Not to make the art, and not like do not take my art, like my art, the art I use on streams, the art I make on streams, any sort of stuff, and put it into AI. Okay, no, just no. Um, do not draw not safe for work stuff of me, based streamer opinions. I mean, yeah, no not safe for work, and also no ships. If I'm simping for a character like on stream, and you want to draw us like holding hands or getting a kiss on the cheek or hugging, that is fine. No not safe for work and no actual ships with people or with anything that I haven't started myself. Okay. I don't appreciate it if you do that. And also again, yeah, like holding hands and getting little kisses is fine. But that might be that's it, okay? No doing anything more than holding hands before marriage and all of that. And then one last rule. I know a lot of people can get mad about it and can be weird about it too. I am not. Me and Innocent Sel are not white as paper, okay? We're not black, but we're also not white as paper. We have skin tone that is really easy to color pick, given you were just giving a reference with the colors and stuff, and you can just look at it and you can see that we're not white as paper. Um, so that is a rule too. Don't whitewash. Don't whitewash us. Okay. I know people can get mad, can be like, "Oh, whitewashing isn't a thing." Um, I am telling you not to do it. So just don't do it. Okay. Good. Glad we can all agree. Now, for some last stuff, I do want to credit some of the people who made this possible. A lot of this is work I did myself, but there were some people involved in making this a thing, and I want to mention it. Okay. First of all, the logo you saw like on 2 different slides and then never again. And that's also like on the thumbnail and like on my channel and stuff. That logo was made by Albana Studios on Etsy, I think. I think it was Etsy. The background music at the start that I got told is very nice. That is BLCN's on SoundCloud, I think. You can find all of the links either on the description or on the panels on Twitch, or you can find everything like an exhaustive list on the Starlet website, which I also have linked on the YouTube description and on the Twitch panels. Okay. So those will actually tell you where to find these people. I'm just telling you like the names and trying to remember where they're from. Now the stinger elements. Stinger is the thing that when I change from one place to the other, that has like water going up and then it disappears somewhere else. So that's a stinger, and that was from BDC. That's a website. It's a free to use thing. Then the screen where you guys were waiting for the stream to start for like half an hour with Innocent Sel sitting on a chair. Innocent Sel isn't part of the screen, but the screens themselves were made by Florence Smith. You can also find their links in where. And the schedule for my stream, you used a template from the website Aoshu, which is a free-to-use website too. Okay, I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese or something like that, but it's free to use. And then, lastly, because you might have imagined, you might have an idea, Innocent Sel, amongst other things, is an emote. Okay, they are an emote. And we have a few more emotes. So I do want to credit, most of these were made using a base, a free-to-use base from Loman on Twitter and Ko-Fi Coffee. So they're really nice, they were really easy to use, and I wanted to give them some credit. So the only ones that aren't made using those bases are the top right and the bottom left. Bottom left was a bit because Mr. Manager said that he wanted that, so I made it. And the top right one is just that I have a problem and I can't stop drawing things sitting innocently. I mean, that Innocent Sel deserved to exist. Of course they did. Obviously, clearly. But yeah, so thank you to them because those were really useful and very nice. They were so cute. Sitting innocent pose is iconic. Yeah, it really is, and a lot of people get a lot of use out of them. So much of it that it keeps getting used against me when people don't realize that I made those. Like, not the post itself. The post itself I didn't create, but like people use my own sitting innocently emotes against me. Innocent Sel, a real one? Yeah, so real one that they are the very last thing in the presentation I have. If anyone here went to the other talents, like the views before, they all ended with like them dabbing, I think. I don't know if all of them. Estelle, did yours end like that? Like, I'm forgetting. I know Blue and Orpheus both did. So they were dabbing. And I considered throwing me or Innocent Sel dabbing, but I decided that, you know what? Just Innocent Sel just sitting there in the middle of the slide makes a lot of sense. It just fits with the rest of this. And in case you didn't notice, Innocent Sel was in every single slide. At least once. When they would go home. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, so some of them ended with them dabbing, and then I was like, yeah, no, I'm just putting Innocent Sel in there. It's perfect. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so, but yeah. Oh, okay. With that, the slides are over. I would like to give you guys time if you want to like ask any questions or like talk a little bit. I was thinking we can. So here's the thing. Let me put the schedule back up. You know how we're doing a Sunday quotes game show? The thing for that is I'm going to make slides. And the way I make slides is I draw a background for them. You might be able to see that we have like several different kinds of backgrounds. Like we have a different one here, and then we have over here a different one. And we also have the one from the very first slide. So we have a few different backgrounds, and I want to draw at least one of them. There's a different one here too, I think. And why are people building something? Why are there drilling noises? People, please! It is 8 p.m. on a Friday. Why are you drilling? I was going to say that we could hang out and you guys can ask any questions you have while I draw the backgrounds for the slides for the quotes game show. Now they're drilling. Why are they like this? I thought it was a vacuum cleaner. I mean, I have a noise filter. I knew Innocent Sel was always watching us. Yeah, Innocent Sel is watching you the entire time. But yeah, I think if they're actually going to be drilling, I don't think we're going to do the making the background while we hang out and chat. Let me. I don't know if they stopped actually, or if they're just taking a break for a moment before they continue. Don't jinx it. Okay. Hold on. I am going to be right back. You guys start thinking like questions and stuff. I'm going to set the thing up real quick, so we can do the drawing the slides. And then while I draw it, I will show you guys what I'm doing while I do. You can like talk with me and ask me any questions you have. Okay, let's go back to the be right back screen with Innocent Sel, who will still be watching you. Innocent Sel is in every single thing ever. There will always be at least one Innocent Sel on screen, okay? But yeah, I will be right back. And hopefully with no more drilling noises. Do you guys think that just because I'm not here, I can't see you guys planning arson? Hmm? Is that what you think? Scatter? That won't work. I am right here and I saw that. So yeah, I didn't go about my toils. I can get angry. And I don't know if you noticed, but my ears move when my eyebrows. See? And I can cry. Do not make me cry. Anyway, I'm angry. Where's my... Don't cry. Oh, I did not realize that would make it look so weird. Okay, okay, no more resizing things on the stream. Okay, why is there a siren? Why is there so many things going wrong today? Please, please. Is everyone okay? You committed too many war crimes? No, just no. Wow. Okay. You know what? Sure. Let's just. Let me just pretend that didn't happen. Let me make. But yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, would be the time to use it. Is it first name Innocent, last name Sel? Yeah, sure. So Innocent Sel's first name is Innocent, and second name is no, actually, Innocent Sel's first name is Innocent. Their middle name is Sel, and their last name is Seldomer. We share a last name, and their middle name is my first name. Is Innocent Sel really that innocent? Yeah. Innocent Sel is very innocent, fully, completely, absolutely innocent. They have never done anything wrong in their entire life. Okay. With crimes, thought it was a checklist. With what? Lilith, what? What? You know what? I'm not even going to question that. Oh, you know what I can do? I could put waves on the bottom instead of the top. Do I make it look like a sky? Let me try something. Some things are best left unanswered. Okay. Okay. Let me. I can't do this. I don't know if it would be better with the dark on the top or the dark on the bottom. We're going to try like this. And then See, I'm a completely normal person who totally does not hand draw their slides backgrounds every single time. I like it like this. And then I can do no noise. Literally noise. You see this shape? This is the best like brush Clip Studio has ever. I just love it. It's so good. Um I use it everywhere for backgrounds and stuff. Every single time. I love it. Mm-mm-mm. I'm jealous of your brush assets. Oh, this one comes with the program. This one right here. This one is it's called Noise. It's one of the airbrush tools. Those brushes are really nice. Yeah, this one is, oh, yeah, it's from Clip Studio. I don't think there's probably a way to recreate it somewhere else. But yeah, this is one of the default airbrushes that come with Clip Studio Paint. Now I tested it once to make a wall seem like it was kind of dirty, and then I have used it every time I want to make something like have texture. Um, so I have done it to make things look like they are old and dirty and kind of stuff, and like for sand and things like that. Those brushes are real nice. Thank you. Yeah. Some of them I do get them from because I use Clip Studio, so I do get some of them from the assets store, and some of them just come by default. But yeah, they are really useful. I'm going to try and see. Do I have anything for clouds? I want to try and give it clouds. Oh, I have a rain one. No, no, wrong thing. That is invisible. That is still invisible. Oh, it's just so small you can't see it. Okay, I need to make it bigger. So, will this help? No. The drilling started again. No. I I just yeah. No, okay, I don't think that, the rain one is going to work. I have to have something about clouds somewhere. Oh yeah, 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 sure I do. Okay. Those are fluffy, and then I'm going to make some of here. And then, do I have anything? Texture, what does it look like? That is not a textured cloud. That is a rain. like, like that is basically rain. That does not look like texture. What about this? What's this? Ooh, I like that one. Hold on. Do I like that one enough for this? What if I then put them here with those? No, not this many. And then I can do... No. No, I have to go slowly. I've been told I have responsibilities, whatever that means. I love being here though, and I hope you have a good remainder to the stream. I hope I managed to get some more in the future. Thank you so much for being here. I was happy to have you. Thank you so much for dropping by. And good luck with your responsibilities. But yeah, yeah. Have a nice rest of your day. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. You guys have been so nice. Okay, that's the wrong layer. Everyone has been so nice, even though I was so stressed about the fact that it didn't work at first. Oh, you can see my. Is my. You barely can see my mouse when I move to the sides. Mm. What if I lower the opacity for this? No, that looks ugly. What is this? But spot. Yeah, I think it's blocked. I did that through the chat on the thing I'm using to stream to both sides. I'm not sure if that blocks it on Twitch. I don't really know how those things work. But thank you, Lilith. Ooh, this is nice. But not nice enough for this. Mm-mm. No, I don't like this one. What is this? Hold on. What is this? Does this look like it belongs in the middle of the sky? uh, nope. Nope, it really doesn't. That's the one I just did earlier. What is this? Ooh. Yeah, no. No. Okay. I'm just testing every single cloud related brush that I own, really. So I have no idea what half of these do. So that's nice, but not what I'm using. Doesn't really fit the rest of this. What is this? Oh. Mm-mm-mm. What if I went through and touched this up a little? Yeah. That looks nice. Okay, let me give it some glitter. Like normal people do. That kind of glitter? No, not like that. That's too small. I give it a 7. I am realizing I don't have the. Okay. There. At around 30, and then. Hold on. Okay. Then now we are going to make a box. Oh, let's make it the other color. So we're going to make a box right here in the middle. And this one. Hold on. There we go. This one is going to be partially transparent, but not that transparent. And then we are giving it a white edge. And we are giving it some fish. When I can find my fish. Fish. That looks ugly. Can I give it some fish? Will the fish look good? No, the fish do not look good like that. Hold on. No, I don't think I like the fish. We're not giving it fish, but we can give it bubbles. We can give it some bubbles. This. Yeah, let's make it normal and then paint it over. Ah, wrong brush. Then we paint it like this. And this one glow. Like with a bang hammer. Oh, did the bot not get banned when I did it from Restream? Because I don't really know how it works. I don't know if I have to like go in manually into Twitch to deal with the bots, or if I can like do that from the stream from like OBS. But I can't see. Wait, what do you mean you can't see it? Do you mean there's audio but not like visuals on the stream? Please tell me it's working. Please don't tell me it broke again. Because I will cry. I can see, there we go, okay. Ooh. If it breaks now, at least I can just end the stream and be happy. Instead of dealing with it right at the beginning. I meant the bot. Good, okay, okay. I got scared because earlier you couldn't see it, you could only hear it. And I could, yeah, I can't deal with that again. Okay, I just can't. But yeah, okay, I like this. Why does it do that? I don't like that. Oh, what if I give this some blue touches? Too much blue. I like that. Do we like this? What do we think about this for the Codes Game show? Oh, I forgot about the most important part. Can you see what the most important part is? Anyway, now I'm not spoiled for Sunday. Oh, I'm not going to make the quotes. I'm just going to make the background. But thank you. Thank you so much for being here and for helping to fix the issues we were having and stuff. And best of luck, like setting up and with your stream and everything. So yeah, thank you so much. And best of luck. I will try to watch it later too. I've been really enjoying watching everyone's stuff so far, and I'm really looking forward to your stuff. Why is it glowing? Not complete with an Innocent Sel? Yeah. But yeah, you can blame Mr. Manager for this. Wait, the face needs to be like here, right in the middle of the box. Look, like this, it almost looks like the bubbles in the middle are its nose. Right? Like, tell me I'm right. Like, it looks like those are its nose. Their nose. Anything works. Right? Like, that's the nose, clearly. So it's a face. It's the eyes. And then the nose. And then the mouth. There, now you have an even worse version of Innocent Sel. I think that might be more cursed. That might be even more cursed than before. Oh, I need to take a screenshot of that. I need to save that somehow. There we go. Screenshot taking. Bubble nose. Yeah, the bubbles are a nose. Right? They're in the right place for to be a nose. I like it. It also kind of looks like it's going to drown with like the water at the bottom. But that's okay. But yeah, the quotes will go right on the middle. So like if I wanted to write a quote now, it would be like, we're doomed. And then I have question marks. Right? And the others have to be like, oh, I think this is a quote from, probably from Sleepy. I don't think this is a Starlet quote. Right? Right, this is totally Sleep's quotes. I want everyone to be warned. An option will be that they are not Starlet quotes. So everyone will be given options, and one of the options is going to be, oh, that is not a Starlet quote. Like, every talent will be an option, and then there will be like friends that aren't Starlet, but they're friends of ours. And then there's going to be just straight up not a thing. Like, not a thing. All of the quotes are real. But quotes that aren't from Starlet and they're not from like anyone we know. They're just from like random people. But yeah. This one, of course, we all know who said this one. Who said this one? Skinny Bishop. No, actually, no. Don't actually claim. Like, you can't claim we're dumped. We're dumped is way too claimed already. Like, this one is the one quote I am 100% confident all of them are going to get right. Because it's we're dumped. We've been repeating it. There's like 17 different dumb bits in the server. Like, at this point, I would be so disappointed if they did not know who this was from. Like, I would just cry on stream. Like, what do you mean you think this is a Seldomer quote? What do you mean you think Lilith said that? You know? And I'm like, what is of me quoting the quote? Yeah, actually, there's a couple of quotes like that, but I'm not mentioning them now because you might see them on Sunday. Mr. Manager, yeah. Mr. Manager said this. He said it months ago. We haven't let him forget even once. Never. He's never living it down. Never ever. But yeah, with that done, I think. Where's my? Oh, I lost my stylus for a moment. With this done, I have the background, and I have things set up to make the actual things with the quotes themselves. I have to make so many versions of them too. I think we're going to end the stream for the day. My debut stream. Thank you so much again for coming and for being so patient with technical difficulties we had at the beginning. The computer restarted and then it refused to load and then it refused to connect to the streaming stuff. It was a whole thing. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you had fun. I've had so much fun with it, and I am glad to finally be here and have been able to talk about Innocent Sel and not me at all because I was never involved. I was just narrating Innocent Sel's life, clearly. But yeah, thank you so much. Once again, I will remind you, I will be live on Sunday at 2 p.m. EST, which is 6 p.m. GMT, for the Quotes Game Show with Estelle and Bluebell. I will put that on YouTube, like make the event things so you guys can save it and stuff later today. But yeah, and yeah, I will be seeing you guys around. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Show your respect for Innocent Sel before you leave. Bye.